From AMC officially accepting Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and some major firms offering crypto payments to some important data and updates, I'm going to show you some very important things. So let's talk about it. So first of all, we can see here that the crypto market has continued its sideways movement during the last 24 hours. We can see some coins in red and some in green, and most importantly, we are now seeing that Bitcoin is struggling to find any momentum from here. And this is also putting pressure on the altcoins market. Now, despite all this macroeconomic uncertainty and sluggish movement in the market, there is some really positive news for Dogecoin and others. So first of all, we are now seeing that adoption of Dogecoin and Shiba Inu is on the rise as AMC has finally added support for Dogecoin and Shiba Inu after months of anticipation. The announcement was made by CEO Adam Aron on Twitter when he said that, as promised, the AMC Theater's website now accepts Dogecoin and Shiba Inu for online payments. He also gave a special shout-out to BitPay for helping AMC to make this happen. So this is good news for Doge and SHIB holders, especially considering the current market environment. Meanwhile, we know that AMC is already accepting online payments in cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. And Adam Aron has previously stated that digital payment options such as cryptos are increasing in popularity among clients. And this is why the firm has now started accepting other cryptos as well, including Doge and Shiba Inu. So this is indeed huge news for Doge and SHIB holders, and I think that a lot of users are now going to use these cryptos for making payments at AMC. I want to mention here that we know that Doge and SHIB have one of the strongest communities, and their holders are definitely going to use them for making payments. The point is that with this rising adoption, their utility will increase and it will leave some positive impacts on their prices over the long run. Besides, if AMC sees some positive results from it, we will be seeing other firms following suit. And talking about major firms, some major firms are already hinting towards massive adoption of cryptos, including Dogecoin. So we are now seeing that Jamie Iannone, the CEO of online marketplace eBay, has been toying with the idea of adding crypto payment options to the e-commerce site for a while. And just recently, eBay came out during one of their Investor Day events and showed investors their digital wallet plan as they are continuing to explore cryptos. And they have stated that their digital wallet is due in Q2 of 2022, and they are continuing to explore new forms of payments to add to their website. So we are continuing to see more developments coming out of eBay in terms of crypto, and it appears that they are going to integrate payments for cryptos, including Dogecoin. Now, another very positive news is that global payments giant Stripe is also showing great interest in the crypto sector. We are now seeing that Stripe has announced that it now supports crypto businesses, including exchanges, wallet providers, and NFT marketplaces, among others. Stripe now offers fiat payments API integration for crypto businesses to process crypto to fiat currency payments. Now, the interesting thing here is that they had shut down crypto-related services back in 2018, and they had ended all Bitcoin services and all crypto services in 2018. But now, it appears that they have realized the value of cryptos as they have returned back into the crypto space. So this is yet another positive news for the crypto space and coins like Dogecoin. But this is not it. Another major firm is also showing a growing interest in cryptos, particularly crypto payments. So we are now seeing that with the crypto market gaining popularity by the day, large American companies such as Paxos and PayPal are exploring opportunities to participate in the ecosystem. And just recently, PayPal has partnered with Paxos to bring crypto payments to Asia. Moreover, financial institutions will promote crypto investments in brokerage in the region. So this is exciting news as Paxos and PayPal's entrance into Singapore is very positive, and many crypto traders are looking forward to using their services. So seeing all these updates, it is exciting to see that tech companies are continuing to embrace crypto and continuing to embrace NFTs despite volatility in the market. While this is good news for the overall market, I'd like to mention here that Dogecoin can take more benefits from it. This is because all these firms are showing more and more interest in crypto's payments, and since Doge currently has the lowest transaction fee along with one of the fastest speeds, I think that they may add it to their payments options. And the best thing is that if they adopt Doge payments, more users may prefer making payments with Doge thanks to its low transaction fee. And another very important thing is that the transaction fee of Doge is going to become lesser in the near future. This is because the Dogecoin Foundation is currently working alongside Vitalik Buterin to transform Doge into a proof-of-stake network. And once this happens, it will not only reduce its transaction fee, it will also increase the speed of transactions. So what I want to say is that instead of using cryptos like Ethereum, where they have to pay a hefty transaction fee, users and firms will be preferring Doge to pay much lesser fees. All in all, I think that all these updates can turn out to be one of the biggest catalysts for Doge in the future. While a lot of volatility is expected in the market in the coming days, these updates are showing us that the long-term outlook is pretty bullish for Doge. And with that being said, let's come to the current price movement of it. So we can see here that Doge has continued its sideways movement during the last 24 hours, and currently, it is showing no signs of any significant rally from here. As I said before, things like the Russia-Ukraine issue and rising inflation are creating a lot of uncertainty throughout the global markets. So we can expect this downtrend in Dogecoin's price to continue in the coming days or weeks. But as I said before, we can still expect some bullish move from it over the long term. And now, let's see what is happening with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's current price movement is suggesting a bearish short-term outlook for it. It is currently trading around the 39K price level, and although support between 35K and 37K could stabilize pullbacks, it remains in a tight trading range. We can see here that the RSI on the 4-hour chart declined from overbought levels, which preceded a pullback in price. And on the hourly chart, the RSI is oversold, suggesting that brief periods of buying activity could occur. However, negative momentum signals on the monthly chart point to the limited upside for Bitcoin in the coming days. It is expected that the current range could persist until a decisive breakout or breakdown is confirmed. Now we know that everyone is talking about Bitcoin hitting a bottom, but cryptos analyst Matthew Hyland is saying that until the stock market finds a bottom, it is hard to expect Bitcoin to break into a macro uptrend by breaking 4 to 6K. He is saying that the monthly RSI on the S&P 500 reaching this zone would at least suggest a temporary bottom or actual bottom is close. So basically, he is saying that Bitcoin is still correlating with the stock markets, and for Bitcoin to hit the bottom, stock markets will have to find a bottom. Meanwhile, analyst Credible Crypto is looking bullish on Bitcoin amid this downtrend. He is saying that in the 2015 to 2017 Bitcoin cycle, we took 900 days to go from $200 to $2,000. And then, we went from 2K to 20K in 90 days. He is highlighting that the biggest nominal gains happen in the final 10% of a cycle. So what it means is that since Bitcoin is nearing the final stages of this cycle, we can now expect some massive moves from it. And Credible Crypto believes that this move can take Bitcoin to the 100K price level. Now another bullish thing we are now seeing for Bitcoin is that despite this overall bearish sentiment, retail investors have been showing more and more interest in it. We can see here that retail holders have accumulated more than 42K Bitcoin in this bear market right from the November all-time high till now. They constitute about 5.4% of the total supply of Bitcoin and mostly contribute to long-term holders' supply reserve. So this really tells us that there are only holders left for Bitcoin and sellers are now coming out of the market. So this is a very bullish thing for Bitcoin. And now, let's come to some important crypto updates. So we are now seeing that Conservative Party candidate Yoon Suk-yeol will become South Korea's next president. And this is bullish news for cryptos since Yeol previously announced crypto-friendly stances in an attempt to win over younger voters. It is now expected that he is going to adopt a crypto-friendly policy as the president of South Korea. So this is going to be very positive for cryptos. And now as we know that President Joe Biden has officially signed the executive order on cryptos, it appears that this move is going to speed up the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. We can see here that U.S. asset managers are touting the development as a bullish indicator for the long-awaited spot Bitcoin ETF. So if this really happens, then it will bring a huge number of institutional investments into Bitcoin and cryptos, and this will be acting as a massive catalyst for their price. And now coming back to Dogecoin, we have just seen how major tech companies are embracing cryptos and crypto payments. And as I said, their rising interest in cryptos is actually pretty bullish for Dogecoin, and it can act as a massive catalyst for it, especially in the long term. In any case, what are your thoughts on this? Where do you think Doge is heading from here?